boys and girls. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a castle inspired by the artist Mary Blair. So we're going to be using a lot of shapes in this project, and I do have some examples that you can find on the website of different designs that you'll be able to add, different sun examples if you'd like to add a sun, and different dome ideas as well for the very top of your castle. But the first thing we need to do is we need to build our castle. If you have a ruler, you can use a ruler, but you don't have to. I did not use a ruler with mine, so it's totally fine if you don't. So what you'll need is you'll need a piece of paper, and I don't mind if you build your castle tall, and I don't mind if you build your castle wide. It is up to you. I will start you with building the castle tall, so you're going to hold your paper up and down vertically, and the very first thing I'm going to start with a rectangle on the bottom. I'm going to do two large rectangles, so I'm going to do one here it's like building blocks. I'm going to build another rectangle on top. And then from there, I'm going to add squares and or domes. So maybe I want to add a dome over here. And then maybe I want to put some squares, 1 and 2. And I can put another dome over here. And then I can add maybe some triangles at the top. So right now it should feel kind of like building blocks. And inside these two big rectangles, I'm going to go back and make some more shapes. I'm going to create a line. So in this rectangle at the bottom, I'm going to create a line down here. And another line here. I'm going to do the same thing above that. Create a line here and a line here. You do not have to build it just like Mrs. Sasso. This is just one way to do it. I'm going to put a line here and a line here. Now I'm getting more squares. In those squares are where I'm going to be able to put my design ideas. So all of these squares that have the different designs in them, that's where I will put those designs. I'm going to create some more squares. And in here, you can create a sun if you want, or you can block it out into more squares. So if you want to create a sun, you would do a circle in that space. If you don't want to create a sun, you could create more squares by doing that. There is no right or wrong, it is a choice. So if you wanted to create a circle to create a sun, you can do that there, but you certainly don't have to. You can create more spaces for designs. And the bottom, I suggest doing a door. You can do doors of different shapes. I like to start with a curve. I'm going to do another curve on the inside. And I like to split my door down the middle and create some little handles. I'm going to create some designs here. I'm going to do some triangles. You can always turn your paper too if that helps. On my other example in this spot, I did ovals right there in that little spot. So now you can start to pick and choose from the designs that I'm providing for you, or you can come up with your own, or you could combine different pieces that you like. So maybe you really like this triangle, but maybe you want to add more circles inside. Or maybe you like this triangle and you do not want to put a circle inside. That is up to you. So all of the squares that I have, I'm going to start looking at my design ideas, and I'm going to start filling in all of these squares that I have. So I like this one. It's a line, and it's half circles on one side and half circles on the other side. If you want to make it symmetrical or the same on both sides, you can do the same design on this side. Do you have to do that? Nope. It's up to you as the artist. You can fill up these with just shapes. Maybe you only want to do something that looks like a triangle. Maybe you only want to do something that looks like a circle. So we're really just designing with shapes. Now some of these things, right, like this one right here, or this one right here, might look a little challenging, but they're really just triangles and lines. So let me show you how to do that. If I make a small triangle down here, then I just create a line from the point of the triangle to the top of that little block. And I've just made that design right there. I'll do it again. Triangle and a line. There we go. When you get into ones with a little bit more curves, it might feel a little bit more challenging, but I do think you can do it. I'm going to do this one right here in these two spaces. I'm going to start with the circle in the middle. And then I'm going to go curve, 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 curve. Looking pretty good. Start from that block, curve, 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 curve. What should I do for here? Well, I kind of like the way that this looks, but maybe I want it to go the other way. Remember, I said that you can change it to make it your own. So I'm going to do this direction here. I'm going to change it to make it my own. So I was inspired by this, I liked this, but I did it my own way. And now I'm going to do this, and this, and this. So I just made my own design. Now, when we get to here, there's two more squares. I'm going to do this one right here. Or, I don't know, maybe I want to do that one right there. Choices, choices. Let's see. Let me go ahead and make my line there. I think I'm going to make that circle. Half circle, half circle. And I like the symmetry that I'm doing. I like that I'm making it the same on both sides. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to take a look at the dome examples. Here are some dome examples. So I can use any one of these and I can create my domes from those, or I could combine or create my own. So on this one here, this is a different design example than is on the dome sheet. That's because I came up with that design on my own. You can do flowers at the top, circles, you can do flags. It's really up to you. So let's take a look at these dome ideas. So if I'm looking at this, these are just curved lines. Now I don't want to do a flower on the top of mine. I really like the way that this looks. These are ovals stacked on top of each other. So you can see that I was inspired by this for the bottom, but I'm taking the top part of this one. So these are just examples of ideas, and you can make it your own. And this one has 3 little circles at the top, and I'm only going to do 1. Again, I'm making it my own. So as I'm working, you can take a look and see what you like, and if you don't like it, you don't do it. If you like it, you can do it. I really like how this has the circle inside, but I really like how this one has the diamond inside. Okay, well I already have a circle here, so I think I'll do a diamond idea here. Oh, and look at that. The top of this is already kind of like a diamond. Very cool. And I'm gonna add some flags. And I am all done with my Mary Blair inspired castle. I can add any other details that I want. I could go in and add more designs, but this looks pretty good so far. And I think I am ready to color. So no matter what you do, if you choose to do the sun, like this one, or no sun, it's really up to you, the artist. You can pause the video at any time to take a look a little closer, and you can always speed up the video to get to where you need to go. But remember, whatever you do, enjoy and stay creative. Bye guys.